Hey guys, so this is the second installment of 1.1.4 targeting success using data, and this is the point where we should be. So on your spreadsheet, you've plugged all the X, all the Y, we've done our distance from origin point, and we're ready to move on. Okay, so moving on, number 9 is we're supposed to spot check that. So definitely guys, when I turn you guys loose and you're off in this video, go ahead and measure a few. And what you're doing is you're measuring to see how close you were. So hopefully you guys know what trial this one is, which one that one is. Measure a few of these and try to see how close you are from the center of that to where that where it landed, and see if it matches up or if we're close. Okay, that's what that one's asking you to do. Okay, and then number 10 is using that long piece of string, make the smallest circle. That's what you guys are doing. And then calculate or estimate, what the center of that circle is. So I help some of you guys. If you want to get out a ruler, measure across the X and divide by 2. Find that center point. Measure across the Y, divide by 2, or half it, and find out what that center point is. That's up to you guys. So for example, if you get 24 inches, then the center on the X would be 12 inches. Okay, for example. All right, and then plug that into your formula sheet, and then we're going to do the measure the distance error, okay, or the device error. That's what we're going to do. Okay, but we're going to use spreadsheet for that. So here's what I did. I used the snipping tool, and I used my graph since I didn't actually launch, guys. I'm just using like made up numbers here. To figure out what my center is of my new target. And what I'm going to call this, guys, is I'm going to call this -1 and -1. That's what I'm going to call mine. Okay, you can see this is what I think it is. And again, I'm just estimating where I think that new target is, where that new center is. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to say -1 tab, -1 tab, and I'm going to go ahead and take this equation, and I'm just going to copy and paste it down. Boom. Okay. Go ahead and delete my zeros. I don't need them right there. Okay. And so that is my new distance from origin point right there. So it's saying, so like from right here would be 1.4. Okay. Is my new distance. Okay. So from -1 to -1. That's what I'm going to call that. Okay. Now, so that's 10, A and B. 11 is create a formula within the spreadsheet to mathematically determine the center of your landing points. And if you read here, all it's asking you to do is find out what the average is, the average function for X and Y, for your X and Y coordinates. All right, and this is what that looks like. Okay, we're just going to come up here, double click, we're going to say equal, we're going to type in average, double click on average, and then we're going to select all that data. Hit enter, and it tells me it's -1 is my X. We'll repeat that. Double click, I'm going to highlight all that information, hit enter, and it says that it is 0.8, and again, let's get the device error, which is 0.806. Boom. All right. So that is 11, and that is 12. We just calculated device error. 13 is simply asking you guys to check with other teams. We'll do that a little bit later. 14, use the circle you formed and measure the diameter of the circle. That's what we have to do next. So this one's a little bit different, and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so I have this open on another computer, obviously, so that's why that's popping up there, guys. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to say equals my first value, X, and I'm going to minus, and then what I came up with the average for all of those. But then this one, oh, no, don't do that. This one, I have to click, and in between there, between the C and 15, I need to put the $ symbol in there, guys. And what that does is it keeps it from copying all of that data down in that whole column. I just want that data, and that data, and that is it. Okay, I'm going to hit enter, and I get a 3.1. So that is my new value for the X, and I'm going to do that for Y. Okay, so I'm going to say equals this one minus that one, and again guys, we got to put that dollar symbol so it does not calculate it all the way down, and boom, there it is. Then guys, so I have 10 data points, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, so 21. So you guys do the math, should take me to 31. I'm going to take this down all the way to 31, and all I did was calculate, and now I have that new data for my X. All the way down to this one, and boom. Oh, whoops, I went too far. I didn't need 31, sorry, I meant to 30. Alright, so that is all of my data there. Yep, there's my 10, okay. Then I'm just going to take that and copy this all the way down. Go ahead and delete my zeros. And boom, now I got that done. Okay, so now this is my new data using my new, what I think I am when I estimated my center of my circle. And now all I'm doing to find the diameter of my new circle is I'm looking for my largest measurement right there. Okay, so 11 is my largest measurement, and all you got to do is multiply that by 2. Okay, or if you want, you can go ahead and do the, you know, the shift 6 Okay guys, sorry about that. I had somebody come in here. So again, so now what we're doing is we are trying to find that diameter of that circle, the measured diameter of that circle, record your value. All right, and so instead of measure it, we're going to use spreadsheet. Works great to do it. And on this one, so all you're doing is you're finding your largest value. So there's my largest value, which is 11.55, right? So all we're going to do then is we're going to type in, just kidding, equals, I'm not sure what's going on there, and I'm going to go shift 8 times 2, and I'm going to click on my value, say yes, accept that. Why are you not working? All right, let's just do this. Okay guys, sorry, I'm back. I'm trying to figure out why that wouldn't work for me. So we'll try that again. So equals 2 times, probably my dyslexia, I bet you I was putting times before 2. That value, because that's my largest value, hit enter, and then that is the new diameter of my circle. So 23.1 inches is my new diameter. Okay. So I think that will get you guys squared away. That is pretty much all of 1.1.4 using your data. Plug and chug, finish this up, and I will walk around and help you guys out. All right? All right, peace out.